Why does your MSP grow when you are involved in sales, but slow down the moment you step away? At some point, every MSP hits this ceiling. In the beginning, it works. You're on the calls, you build the relationships, you are closing the deals, and things move. Revenue comes in, clients sign, growth happens, and then something changes. Your calendar fills up, your time gets tighter, your attention gets pulled in different direction, and now sales starts to slow down. Not because demand is gone, but because you are the one holding it all together. So you try to fix it. You bring someone in, a salesperson, an account manager, someone to take calls and help move the deals forward. And at first, it feels like the right move until the results drop. Deals take longer, conversations feel off, close rates go down, and now you're thinking maybe they are not the right fit. Maybe they are not strong enough in sales. Maybe you just need to find someone better. And that is usually not the problem. The real issue is this: everything that made you successful lived in your head. Your instincts, your experience, your way of guiding conversations, your way of handling objections, your way of creating clarity. None of it was structured. None of it was documented. And none of it was transferable. So when someone else steps in, they're guessing what to say, guessing what to ask, guessing how to move the conversation forward. And guessing creates inconsistency. Now every call feels different again, different flow, different quality, different outcomes. And now growth becomes unpredictable because it depends on who is running the conversation instead of how the conversation is run. This is where most MSPs get stuck. They try to scale people without building the system first. So everything depends on them. Every important call, every key decision, every deal that needs to close, and that creates a bottleneck. Because no matter how strong your marketing is, no matter how many opportunities come in, growth is limited by your time, and the time does not scale. That is why things plateau. That is why growth slows, and that is why it starts to feel heavier instead of easier. The MSPs that break through this do not rely on individual performance. They build a system, a structure that defines how sales actually happens, what questions to get asked, how conversations are guided, how problems are uncovered, and how decisions are reached. Now it is not about who is on the call, it's about the process behind the call. And that changes everything. Because now different people can step in and produce similar outcomes. Not identical, but consistent, predictable, and repeatable. And that is what allows you to scale. This is what removes the bottleneck. This is what turns sales from something you do into something your business does without you being involved in every step. And when that happens, growth starts to move again. Not because you are working harder, but because the system is doing its job. So if you feel like everything depends on you right now, if sales slows the moment you step away, if bringing in help has not worked the way you expected, that is the signal, not to find a better person, but to build a better system. Because once that system is in place, people become more efficient, conversations become more consistent, and results become more predictable. If you want to see how to take what is in your head and turn it into something your team can actually execute, you can take a closer look at the CharTec Academy or walk through it on a call. Sometimes one structured process is all it takes to remove the bottleneck completely. And in the next video, we're going to break down how one deal can turn into multiple opportunities and how to create growth that compounds instead of resets every time.